Kent Gavin, he is a royal photographer. He worked for Daily Mirror for years and he was very close to Princess Diana. He said that he did not think Meghan Markle's marriage would last 3 years with Prince Harry. Kent Gavin, this photographer, he spent much of his career documenting Diana's life. This is a bombshell almost, because a lot of people, they were saying that no, look, the marriage will last for a long time and nothing is going to happen. But now you have this person who was very close to Princess Diana saying that no, the marriage was not supposed to be lasting for more than 3 years. So what did he say exactly? He said that he did not think Prince Harry Meghan Markle's relationship could withstand the pressure of royal life when they shared the news of their engagement back in 2017, if you remember. He said, quote unquote, when it was announced that Harry was going to marry Meghan Markle, I said to my colleagues and to a few people, I don't give that marriage 3 years. Now, is it because of Hollywood? Because Meghan Markle is from Hollywood? What he said? He added that he did not think someone who was used to the world of Hollywood would be able to deal with the monarchy. And this is something another person from the British royal family also echoed what Kent Gavin said. And she said, her name is Aneta, and she said the same thing, that I don't think the marriage will last for too long. So it's two journalists, in other words, coming out and saying the same thing. Obviously, then Kent Gavin said, I cannot see Hollywood, which is Meghan, a beautiful woman, a confident actress, putting up with a system, the British system, the royal family system, which even Diana could not cope with. Okay, this is what Kent Gavin said. Gavin's prediction obviously proved incorrect, as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they celebrated their wedding anniversary in May. Okay, that was more than 3 years. The closest Meghan Markle came to complaining about the British royal family and her marriage was when she talked to Oprah Winfrey. If you consider that as a complaint, I don't see that as a complaint, but this is what Meghan Markle, she said to Oprah Winfrey. She was naive, quote unquote. I was naive, in other words, Meghan Markle, about what it meant to marry a royal before, and Harry said, I do. So she did not understand completely. She could not fathom the whole situation when she said, I do, to Prince Harry. Now, I did not grow up, this is quote unquote, Meghan Markle is saying, I did not grow up knowing much about the royal family. Markle, who grew up in the States, she said, it wasn't something that was part of the conversation at home. It wasn't something we followed. Then she said she did not understand the royal life projected to the public would extend to the private moments of her life. For instance, Markle said she was surprised when Harry told her to curtsy when she met the Queen at the Royal Lodge. In other words, Meghan Markle said, you know what, I had no idea what was going on. You know, I grew up my whole life not knowing anything about the royal family. Now, lo and behold, when you're close to the Queen, you have to curtsy in front of her. She said, I thought that is just for public show. I mean, who does that inside of the house? But she said, I was very, very surprised. And then again, she said, I genuinely thought that was what happens outside. So she was, again, not sure what to make out of the situation when she was asked to curtsy to the Queen. In the same interview, Meghan Markle, we know, she told Winfrey that she discovered after she and Harry tied the knot that the royal family would not protect, this is very, very important, would not protect her from the British press, which consistently published racist and untrue reports about her. It came as a big shock because normally when you are, let's say, a president or a prime minister or head of state, normally your bodyguard will make sure, or the state will make sure, that the press is not, pestering you too much. They are not bothering you, or they are not trying to make you say something that you do not want to say. So the British royal family, in complete contrast, they said, no, we are not going to support you. We're not going to protect you from the British press. You have to deal with it on your own. And then she said, quote, it was only once we married and if everything started to really worsen. Now, this is again complaining about the marriage. This is how close she came to complaining about the marriage. So after that, things went bad. that I came to understand that not only was I not being protected, but they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family. Okay, so Meghan Markle right now is feeling like she was being, discriminated against when it comes to her protection against the British press. That other royal family will get the protection, not me. I don't like it. Meghan said so, and end quote, and then quote again. They were not willing to tell the truth to protect me and my husband. Obviously, your husband, he was protected. Prince Harry would be protected. He's considered to be one of the elite royals from the British monarch. So I would say no. Meghan Markle, the reason she included Prince Harry, her husband, in terms of not getting protection is because he's her husband. So she could not leave him out. So what happened to Meghan Markle's mental health after all of this? She said that lack of protection, and lack of protection contributed to a deterioration in her mental health, sharing that she had suicidal thoughts while she were pregnant with her son Archie. Now this gets very, very interesting because wow, like you have no protection now, you're even thinking of committing suicide. Like, okay, so it can be really, really overwhelming when the British press will come after you. But to the point where you would think about committing suicide, I don't know. Maybe this is an overstatement of the situation, but it can happen. Different people deal with stress in different ways. I mean, for me, if somebody is bothering me, in this case could be media or whatever, I will be petrified. To be honest with you, I'll be very, very unhappy. But would I have to end my life just because of that? No, I don't think it will go that far. But again, different people, different way they deal with stress. So when she was asked, when she asked a senior member of the Royal Institution for help. So Meghan Markle reached out to a senior member of the Royal Institution for help. Markle said they refused. They did not want to help Meghan Markle of how it would make the royal family look. Now, if you approach someone with the impression that, look, I married you guys, one of your guys, and so my life is miserable, I need some protection, then that attitude, that impression, if you give to the royal institution or to the HR, would probably not help. But if you say, you know what, these are the facts, this is what is happening with me, my mental health is getting worse and worse, and I'm suffering trauma and stress, I need help, then maybe that is a different way of approaching someone. I mean, this is something very subjective, but looks like what she is saying, she did not get any help. We do not know what happened exactly, because we also know that Prince William, he was not happy with Meghan Markle and her behavior at all. Something very, very interesting came in the news that this reporter, Kenvins, he predicted that the marriage would not last more than 3 years. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know, and I will see you soon again. Take care.